Welcome back to our channel, Self-Sufficient Retirement. So the big question is, did the house get finished by the end of May? As you can see in front of me, we're being doing a bit of landscaping. This big clump of bamboo which is now gone and up in flames. Well, let's go have a look at the house, shall we? Has been a few fairly major changes in the last 2 weeks. Obviously they're not quite finished, they're not too far off. We've just had a few little mishaps. Well, not mishaps, but just things to fix. The outside looks pretty good now. Oh, it always looked good. As you can see, right at the top, right in the center of the shot there, that little bit of orange coming off the top, that's our solar panels. Solar panels just got installed today and yesterday. Paving out here is now done. This is the full amount of paving that was going to get done. Just had to put the tiles and the lights on the front of the stairs here. It's all non-slip tiles there. As you can see in the pool, sea of blue. It's just got one little section at the other end to finish, right in the back corner there. So it's almost done in the pool. As you can see, we've got a light there in the center there. We've got a light there which you can't see. And we've got another big light down here, so that's all done. So that's all looking pretty good. As you can see here, all the way down here, that's all the going to be sort of sprays back into the pool, and back in the back end. You can just see it right there. It's going to be a fountain back into the pool, I think. I'm not quite sure. And this is the Infinity, it's this one here. So you'll be looking in the pool and you'll be looking over at this, and the water will just lap over the edge there. So all looking really good. That sort of side went pretty good this last fortnight. As you can see, we've had people on the roof. We've had the railings half painted. This is how it's going to end up over here. We've got the railing over here is pretty much done. Just got a few bit touch-ups there. And I just gave you a sneak peek there. We've actually had a lot of furniture delivered. This here is going to be an outdoor setting for outdoor, right where I'm standing here. So you'll be able to be sitting here, looking out over there and over the pool. So this is it here. This is actually a dining table and chairs on the box. And one of the big things that's been holding things up is obviously there's no window there. It's all specially made tempered glass for the front here, because it is so big. It is apparently on the way. On the way. And that's coming. So it should be next week, it should get done. The other main thing we've had done in the last 2 weeks, and this has been negotiated, and they've just, all the equipment arrived yesterday and they've spent last night installing it. They've got 12 kilowatt inverter. We've got one of 2 batteries. There's another one coming that didn't arrive. So we'll have about 30 kilowatt, a bit more than 30 kilowatt of battery storage, 12 kilowatt inverter, and there's about, we've got 24 panels and it's about 15 kilowatts. So it's a good size system. We should do some shouldn't have any problems like we're having now. The other main problem, second main problem we're having now is voltage. Philippines here runs on 240 volts, 220 volts. So in Australia it's 240 volts. Here it runs on 220. At the moment we're getting 160. So what that means is all of our bigger things, like our 2 horsepower air conditioner, and like our 2 horsepower submersible pump, which gets our water, don't work. So at the moment we're not getting any water out of our pump. And other major thing, you can see they've done the painting under here, and that may or may not be a TV on the wall there. Other than that, all this is finished. Just got to plug the lights back in. They've just been touching up the paint and whatnot in here, as they've been painting all of the cabinetry work. It looks really good. And they've been in here and painting the walk-in wardrobe. So that's all really nice. So as we come in here, I showed you before the smart locks we've got on a few of the doors. Master bedroom has a bed, just has to be put together. And we're sort of seeing how big the bedrooms are now once all the beds are together, but all starting to take shape. But the CR, that's issue number 3, hasn't changed. There's been no work done on this for the last 2 weeks. The toilet's just been moved in there, but yeah, that's hasn't been touched because we haven't had a plumber here for 2 weeks. Official word is he's sick, and you didn't just see my big air quotes there, but yes, that's the official word, he's sick. But he didn't look sick the other day. So this is our kitchen island now. It's been covered, sort of not totally finished. It's all just taped on at the moment, but that's all how it's going to look finished, which is really nice. They're just starting to paint the kitchen cupboards. Yeah, so they're just painting all this. And they've just started painting down here. All the bottom kitchen cupboards have got all these rack things in. So you store your plates and things, that they're all in here, and in here, and in here, and plus in here. There's like things like bins and stuff like that. That's all in there. That's all been installed. Yeah. Oh, I didn't show you, that's right, I didn't show you the oven before because it was covered before, but this is our stove oven, which is going to fit in that gap there. It's basically one of the biggest we've seen here in the Philippines, not 90 centimetres, that's really good size. That's our pool pump at the moment, sitting in the pantry. This is the shower screen for the shower, because we're going to get someone else to install everything, all the showers in the bathrooms now. They just have a look at that today. Yep, so that's all that's got to be done in this room, is just connect the water and install a shower screen. Front bedroom here, we have a bed and mattress in the front. It's looking a bit empty at the moment because they've used everything up. Got a mirror. That's actually, those boxes at the back, that's actually for the pool. A lot of pool equipment in here, you know, all your hoses and for vacuuming and whatnot. This is, these boxes here, that's actually the vanity for the master bathroom. All of those, so they're sort of all ready to go, which is good. And then final bedroom, we have a bed, double decker bed, and that sort of, the bottom sort of doubles as a couch lounge. This bedroom's been done. This is all just things we've got for the house, which we'll put in place. And the aircon. basically what I expect is the last tour of the house will be the next video, and that should have everything installed ready to go. Because really, as when the windows get installed and the bathrooms get done, there's nothing really stopping us moving in, because they've done all the grinding in here. They're just doing some paint. So as long as if we stand the paint fumes, or they'll finish anyway. The next, I would say the painting probably in the next week or so, because they've done a bit on these ones already. The top ones are obviously covered with the PVC. We'll get our fridge delivered now. We can get that delivered. It's going in there. And yeah, it should be ready to go. Now, other things that they've done. So the paving looks really nice out here. So we've got the paving all through here. We added, in the actual contract, was just the paving around the pool, because we always said don't worry about the outside landscaping, but we've put an extra layer, which is that layer right in front of me, surrounding the house. We've done, that was sort of all extra to the contract, and we'll end up doing something. That's going to be a shower right there, and we'll do a little path to the shower and to the pump room as well. So they're just little extras that you work out you want to get done while the builders are here and whatnot. We'll get all that done. It's been pretty good in that respect. There hasn't been too much, because with the landscaping, he was going to just do, the engineer was going to do landscaping just around the house, but we thought that a little bit funny, because you sort of really got to incorporate the whole thing into the farm. So we'll just work on that once the house gets finished. Because sort of we're right at the edge of our pineapple plantation, and at the end of the day, coming through here, there's got to be a track coming through here that allows like a little chariot or something to come through to deliver to the warehouse, and also back in behind the chicken pen there. That's what we're going to put. Probably put another bigger pig pen, so we've got to have a track through there so you can go and pick up and deliver pigs through that way. And that's obviously going to come down through here. So skirt around the pineapples and come down through here around the pool area and join up to the driveway. And that way it's sort of, because this will be the main entrance to the farm, just where a car's parked here, and there'll be no other gates. This will be the main gate where everything comes in and out through here. That way we'll see everything coming. There's have a bit of control. As you can see, we've got lights out here, so everything else is looking quite nice. We've got other thing we've just sort of come to realise we've got 1,000 litre tank up there, which you can't see from this side. We'll go around. We're actually going to put another tank up there. Just at the moment, our water's, like I said, we can't get water because the pump's not working, but also it's really hot season and there's been people running out of water. Wells going dry all around the place here. So we're just going to get another tank up there. So we'll have 2,000 litre tanks up there. Because that should supply us for a few days without having to draw from the well. So that should cover us if something happens like this again in the hot season. Because it's been so hot during the day. Like I said, now it's about 5 o'clock and now it's actually quite nice. The sun's actually just going down over there. So you see the light, it's not even holding the charge because of the, actually no, that's the, oh wow, look at that. On the video you can see the light's actually flashing, but it's not. It's just the video. The light's actually not changing at all. I thought it was just the voltage was cutting in and out, but no. That's just the video. How weird. Soon we'll get to take the covers off of our outside lights here. And yeah, we'll be done. So countdown's still on. Really, once we get, say next week, the solar will be fully installed. We'll have these windows should be installed next week if they're on a truck on the way to the province here. So that should all be done. They will, they'll put the cement pad down in the pump room. Over here in the pump room, they've cemented the floor here. I don't think I showed you that, but they've cemented the floor here. So they actually have a floor. So they can come through, and I think that's how they're going to leave it now, just like that. So they'll be able to come through and put the pump and the filter back in here and drill it in place. It's all the pipes here. And then we've got the pipe down from the tank up there, down here, and coming out the bottom there. So basically we've got two pipes here. One of them is fresh water from the tank. The other one is discharge from the pool, which should then go down that little hole there. That's a big water basin under here which joins to our wastewater system. And I don't know what they're going to do with the other one. Don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out now. But one of them's connected to the tank up the top. Yeah, so hopefully in the next week or so, most of this should get done, and hopefully we can get the bathrooms put together. Because really, bathrooms put together, windows installed, there's nothing stopping us moving in. So most of our furniture's here. Now we've just got one more delivery, and they've been chasing us up to deliver it. We've just got the fridge, and we've got a big upright freezer as well. And I think that's it. And we've still just got to find a lounge. We haven't found a lounge yet. So all the furniture will be here, solar installed, and it's just a matter of carrying all of our clothes from down there up to here. It's about 50 metres. Doing the 50-metre trips to bring all the clothes we've got down there. And they've re-cemented the side here. So it's all done. So like I said, there's lots of little things that have been done. I guess a bit of patch-up work still to do, but that takes them 5 minutes to do that. And just paint it again. There you go. See how it all fits together. And after we've sort of finished the house, I'll do a full tour of the farm. So I'll walk down that way, go right round, and come back up there, just to show you what is going, or what construction is going to go on when the house is finished, and what animals we're going to potentially bring to the farm and grow in numbers, and sort of really get into the farm side of the property here, as well as all the landscaping we'll have to do. That'll just be a project over, it'd be an ongoing project. We have bought some plants and some pots and things for all the landscaping around the house. We've already got a lot of those, or some of them, and we're just looking for some inside. But yeah, then it's a matter of the wider landscaping, just to tie everything together with the house and the rest of the farm. The only big so this will all be landscaped. We'll eventually put a little kubo there, a bit of privacy and just a bit of shade while we're enjoying the pool. kubo right there, and we're just going to sort of extend the driveway, but not cement like this, just more natural, just to give us space to get a little turning circle around here, so I can drive in, turn around and drive back out again. And there you go. So this is probably hopefully the second last update, and hopefully next time will be the finished product. So stay tuned.